Here's how I make $14,000 every single month using passive automation. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the exact funnel that I use, the platform that makes it all possible, and how you can copy this strategy and start earning passively too. If you're ready to work smarter and not harder, then let's dive in. First, I'm going to start out by sharing with you what this funnel is, what the steps are that are involved, what is a funnel in case you're not sure, and then I'm also going to break down every single step of the funnel as well. For those of you that are watching this that aren't quite sure what a funnel is, basically a funnel is just a series of web pages or a series of steps that you are moving someone through. For example, a funnel could just be a series of web pages, like you put in your name and email to download a freebie, or you go to a thank you page. That in itself could be a funnel. A funnel could also be a series of steps that someone is going to take. For example, it could be finding my YouTube channel, downloading a freebie, joining my email list, going to a checkout page, and even making a purchase. So the funnel that I want to talk about in this video, the passive automation that is making me $14,000 plus every single month passively, is a funnel that goes like this: YouTube, freebie, email list, automated email sequence, sales page, checkout page. This might sound like a lot of steps, but I promise you, it's actually not hard to set up at all. And I'm going to walk you through every single step of this funnel. And I'm also going to talk about why I believe that it works so well for bringing me consistent income every single month. Okay, this may or may not surprise you, but you're actually already in the first step of my funnel, because the first step of my funnel, as you've already heard, is YouTube. Now, with any funnel, you're going to need some sort of traffic. And this could be paid ads. This could be organic traffic like a YouTube channel or an Instagram or TikTok, some sort of social media where you're driving traffic. This could also be doing collaborations or being a guest on someone's podcast or something like that. Now, for me, I really like reliable streams of traffic. And I've tried just about every social media, and YouTube outperformed them by a lot. Not only in terms of subscribers and views, but also in terms of getting paid to actually grow my audience, because YouTube has their YouTube partner program. And you can actually get paid for views on your videos. So that is why right now, my sole focus with lead generation is YouTube. Again, there's a lot of many different ways you can generate traffic, but after months of testing, YouTube is what I found that works best for me. It's what I prefer. It's what performs the best, which is really what had me selected in the first place. Okay, so that's the first part of my funnel. And the second part of my funnel is called freebies. I'll give you a little example. So if you've been enjoying this video so far and you want to go even deeper into my free Launch Your Digital Product in 30 Minutes workshop, it's going to be the first link in the description below this video. So that right there is an example of me promoting a freebie within my video. Now, some of you will go and you'll click that link and you'll put in your name and email, and you will get instant access to that workshop. And you'll also join my email list at the same time. And that is how I move my YouTube viewers to email subscribers. Now, you might be wondering, well, why would I want to move my YouTube followers to email subscribers? Well, first of all, selling through email marketing is 40 times more effective than selling through social media alone. If I had instead just said, hey, go to my website and purchase my digital product today, there would probably be next to zero of you who would just go to that link and purchase right away. But by having you find me on YouTube, I'm sharing all this free, helpful content with you. We're building this know, like, and trust relationship, right? Maybe you're like, I really like Ronnie's teaching style or whatever. And then you download a freebie and you're like, wow, even more value. And then over a series of emails, I'll be like, by the way, if you want to check out my digital product, you can do so here. The odds of that person purchasing is going to be way higher. But now you're probably thinking, okay, that sounds awesome, but how do I actually start my own YouTube channel? And how do I actually grow my own YouTube channel? Unlike you, I don't already have a following. People say that to me all the time, and it's like, look, I didn't used to have a following either. I just decided one day that I was going to create a following, and you have the freedom to do the same thing. You're going to want to decide what topic do you want to teach on. You want to create your channel. You want to start putting out 1 to 2 videos every single week consistently to start growing your channel. And if you want even more details than that, I do have a playlist on my YouTube channel that's all about YouTube tips. So I would highly recommend you go check that out. And also, if you would like my exact YouTube script template for free, then make sure you comment YouTube script template down below this video, and I'm going to send you that secret link. Okay, so once you've started growing your YouTube channel, and I mentioned to you using freebies to move people to your email list, you're going to want to actually create your freebies. So you're going to want to start to think about, okay, what is the audience going to want for free that's going to be enticing enough for them to actually download this and join my email list? And I'll give you a hint. It's not 10 reasons to blah, blah, blah. It's not just like a little book of information. Those are like the old ways of doing those freebies. The new way is giving done-for-you tools. For example, I just mentioned a workshop, and I also mentioned my done-for-you YouTube script template that you could just fill out. These are examples of like done-for-you tools. People would much rather download a freebie like that, like a meal plan, rather than read about the different types of nutrition and why they should be healthier or whatever. Like, people would rather download something that's sort of already like done for them. Another thing you can do is look at other educators in your space. So look at other competitors on YouTube in your niche topic space, whatever you want to call it, and see what freebies are they offering, because if their channel's doing well, then chances are they've probably figured out what type of freebie works. For example, I looked at a lot of my competitors on YouTube who teach about digital products, and I noticed that almost every single one of them has a freebie that is a list of all these different types of digital products. Some of them had a list of 10, some of them had a list of 20, so I decided to make a list of 98 plus different digital products, which I've linked below for free as well. And that's how I came up with that freebie. It's because I saw a lot of my competitors doing that same thing, and I thought, okay, well, this type of freebie must work. So once I'm growing my YouTube and I'm moving my viewers to email subscribers, then what I want to do is create what I like to call an automated email sequence. This sounds way harder and fancier than it really is. All this is a series of emails that people are going to receive automatically. So there's a lot of people out there who are like, I send out a monthly newsletter or I send out a weekly email. I don't do any of that. I don't manually send any emails. I just created a 9-month-long automated email sequence. Now, you don't have to create a 9 months long one. In fact, I didn't create that in one go. First, I started with 5 days, then I started with 30 days, then I went to 60, and I kept adding on as I went, and now I have 9 months worth of automated emails. And every single person who joins would get all of those emails, unless they unsubscribe. For me, it just doesn't really make sense to be sending manual emails because, first of all, let's say you send out an email and then someone joins the next day. Now, they're never going to see that email. That just seems like a waste. So I'd much rather have like 9 months worth of strategic crafted automated emails that every single person is getting. So everyone's getting the same experience. We can make sure and really monitor the conversion rate. We can look back and see what emails are converting better than the others. And I know this is getting in the weeds a bit, and this is sounding a bit too complicated, but here's what I would recommend you do. Start growing your YouTube, create your freebie, move your YouTube followers to your email subscribers, and then just create 1 email a week for 30 days. So that's just 4 emails. And go ahead and create an automated email sequence. Now, if you didn't know, for all of this, I use a software called System.io. And of course, there's going to be a link to a free account, not a free trial, but a totally free account for up to 2,000 email subscribers that you can get started with right now for 100% free. The link is going to be in the description below. You'll see that it says, this is the software that runs my entire business or something like that. And that's exactly what System.io does. I use it for my automated email. I also use them for my manual emails, which I don't really do, but just in case. Also for growing my email list. I also use it for hosting freebies, for creating funnels, my checkout pages, sales pages, for creating my website, blog. Like, it literally does everything that you need for your business all-in-one software. What's even better for you, especially if you're a beginner, is that I'm also giving you my digital product funnel template that you can import directly into your free system.io account with just one click. This template is designed to eliminate the overwhelm, and it'll help guide you through setting up your sales process. And of course, it's completely free and it'll give you a massive head start. Now, within those automated emails, what you want to do is sort of introduce yourself, tell your story, what it is you're going to help them with. And when you tell your story, make it really about them and how you're helping them and why they should stick around, and also what kind of value you're going to give them. And then at the end of each of those emails, you could be like, P.S., check out my digital product here. And then you can link to a sales page or just simply a checkout page. For my students, I really like to start with the most simple funnel first because I have made multiple six figures in a single year just doing traffic to an email list to a checkout page. And you know what? That's it. Like, you literally don't need to be super fancy. I literally have made over six figures with my digital products before I even created a webinar. And there's a million different ways you can sell, and there's a lot of stuff you can add on eventually, but start with the basics. Traffic, freebie, email list, checkout page. That's it. If you're going to take anything away from this video, write that down. So then you're going to want to create your checkout page. Now, a checkout page is just like what it sounds. It's where someone is going to go to put in their information to check out and purchase your digital product. Now, of course, I'm talking about digital products because that's what my channel talks about. That's what I sell. But you could, of course, sell physical products. You could do whatever you want. It's your business. And then within that checkout page, I would just have the title of whatever it is you're selling, a photo, even if it's a digital product, at least have a mock-up of what it is they're getting, if it's like a course or an ebook or a workshop or whatever it is. And then list everything that's included as well as the checkout form so they can put in their name, their credit card information, and everything to actually purchase. And also within System.io, once someone actually purchases, you can set it up to automatically send them an email with a link to whatever they just purchased. This is why I call this passive automation, because as you can imagine, once you have all this set up, it becomes pretty super cool. Now that I already have my funnel set up and it's converting and I'm making sales passively every single month, my main job really is just to create these YouTube videos and just talk to you guys and hang out, share what's working for me, share what's working in the industry, share what I think you should be focused on so that you can have success and make those passive automated sales as well. And if you want to learn all this in more depth in a workshop style training with access to copy scripts, Canva templates, and other done-for-you tools, be sure to check out my Digital Income Starter Kit. It's going to be right below this video in the YouTube description. Now, to summarize everything we just talked about, if you're running a passive automation funnel, then remember, use this simple automation: traffic, freebie, email list, checkout page. You got this, and you can do this. Your free System.io account is waiting for you below. And of course, if you want more in-depth help, I have that free on-demand workshop that's linked below for you as well. So now that you know how this passive automation works and how I make $14,000 in a month from it, you might be wanting to create your own digital product to sell so that you can actually make these sales consistently every single month. But how do you do that? Well, it all starts with watching this video popping up on your screen. Because when you pair what you just learned in this video with what you're going to learn in the next, it's going to make you way more powerful. Stay blessed.